Hello, peace seekers. This is Saniqua White popping in to give you a piece of my mind that will hopefully give you some peace of mind. Today's topic is specifically for followers of Christ, and I only say that because if you're not a follower of Christ, this probably won't make sense to you. So, one thing that happens to me when I get overwhelmed is that I've realized that I am trying to take on something that doesn't belong to me. We know that as followers of Christ, we have a part to do and God has a part to do. We cannot do his part. And when you get into the habit of looking at the part that he's responsible for, you're probably going to get overwhelmed. And I'm just saying that because I see it in a lot of my clients, and I also see it in myself. I'm what I would call a worker bee. So when I say that, I mean, I am a person who loves to checklist things, like to check it off, it's done. I rarely stop and celebrate things, which is a bad habit. I need to get better with that, and I'm working on it. But I rarely stop to celebrate much because there's always something else to be done. So that's what I mean when I say that I'm a worker bee. But when God tries to show me a bigger picture, something that I cannot accomplish on my own, it's like I short circuit. I cannot allow myself to go there. I think because it feels like too much work. If I'm a worker bee, whatever that big picture is too much. So what I have to do is just come back to myself, get back to what I can do, and keep going. But I think what I've realized recently is that may be resistance on my part because I'm going into an I phase, and that big picture that I see cannot be accomplished by me. It is a God-sized job or dream or vision or assignment or whatever it is. So the way that I am working on allowing myself to be able to see those big pictures is to let myself say, okay, I can have the vision, I can see the vision, but know that God, I can't do it without God, and he's not asking me to do it without him. He's just showing me so that I have something to look forward to. So as a person of Christ, a believer of Christ, Christians, if you say it that way, think about the times where you become overwhelmed and you're looking at life and it's just too much. And lately we've been having a lot of suicides, not just attempts, but commissions. They've actually been able to succeed and commit suicide. And not for all people, but sometimes life is just too overwhelming, whether it's your depression, your anxiety, your past traumas, whatever it is. For me, that is typically when I am trying to overstep into God's territory where I don't belong. If he allows me to see it, and that's it, I need to do the work that I need to do. So sometimes when you're in that overwhelming state of mind, step back. Just stop. Stop doing all of the stuff that you're trying to do. Stop trying to please everyone. Stop trying to be everywhere all at once. Just stop. Allow yourself to reset. Go into a time of prayer. Maybe fasting if that's something you do, but go into a time of talking to God and try and enjoy yourself in the moment, because typically if you're overwhelmed, you're doing too much. It's just you're doing too much, and sometimes you're bringing it on yourself. And I can say that because I've been there. I do it to myself sometimes. So just stop. Take a moment, take some breaths, do something enjoyable, and then allow yourself to reset. But once you reset, look at it from a realistic perspective. Are you overstepping into God's territory? He may have shown you a big picture of an assignment, but he wasn't asking you to complete all the tasks. So if that's you, I hope this message is helpful. If you like this content, I can definitely bring more of it. Remember to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up, comment if you like. I'll be back soon with some more content, but until then, be proactive about your mental health, be well, and God bless.